to be down. Learned all my lessons before now. Born to be down. I think you'll get used to it, and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you don't. Born to be down. I think that I've said this before now. I'm born to be down. What good is confidence? And you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you just don't get it. Keep it copacetic and you learn to accept it. You know it's so pathetic and you don't. And you don't. And you don't. And you don't. Whew. There's a lot of screaming in that one. Oh. And we're still getting our voice back from the nasal surgery. I'm Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. Episode 106. This is RadOX, and we played this yesterday and had a lot of fun with it, and we're going to keep learning it along with you. This deck seemed to have a pretty good matchup against rogues. I don't know how it does against like super aggro strategies or alternative win conditions and stuff like that, but we'll find out together. Horn of Failure. Yeah. This is a one-lander. Great hand. Can't keep it. No red sources, but I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, it's pretty throwawayable. Throwawayable. Huh. Off to a bad start, folks. So this is mono red aggro. we're probably just going to be dead here because we didn't get our red source. And that is one of the fundamental problems with Magic. Sometimes you get these non-games. I guess. Still not getting the red source. We're going to give it one more draw. If we don't get it, we're just going to concede and go to game 2. No point in revealing the entirety of our deck if we don't have any shot at winning. Looks like this is just Boros aggro. So I guess we'll make him discard here. Sure. Also save ourselves 5 damage. I mean, it's already tapped, so what's the point of that? Okay. Well, we have another stall, so I think that's fine. We do also have Mire Tritons in here, which are Death Touch, so when this has to attack, that can be useful. So this is just a Voltron deck then. Stack as many auras as you can on one creature. Okay. Familiar with the concept. Guess we're just playing this out now. If we get a hit for this, or we're in trouble. Of course we didn't get a hit. There goes our red land. Yeah. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Cool. Jump. Probably has some ways to make it so we can't block. Just gives us 2 zombies, so we can scry a little more effectively. Primarily just looking for a red source to get Kroxa out. If we were a little luckier, we would have not lost any life. But then we did choose to play this over the Murder Strider. Maybe that was wrong. I'm uncertain why this matters. I get that we're both low rank, but once I chose to block it, it was blocked. that's useless. Our draw is profoundly bad. Still completely screwed by the fact that we never hit our second red. And we have a total of 2 cards that need double red. We drew both of them. Yeesh. So this is a sorcery, unfortunately, so we can burn their last card, but that's about it. Does that even matter? I guess we'll see if he casts a creature first. Like, maybe he's dumb enough to cast a creature here. I mean, he's dumb enough to be playing land now, which he shouldn't be doing. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we can throw away the Proxa if we have to. That's what we wanted. That ought to do it. I mean, in theory, if we can ever draw a red source. This is really a dumb game. Just 33 cards left in our deck. 33 cards left in our deck. We haven't hit a red source. Okay. Okay, stay there. I'm not going to cast the Mire Triton. Jesus Christ. This fucking game, man. Just won the game very, very, very quickly. Okay, so all the creatures, all the kill things. Thundering Rebuke. Probably want the Nighthawk Scavenger too. I don't think you can ever take these out because they're land, right? Like, can you ever take those out? 19 land officially. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 26 land. I don't think you can ever take them out officially, right? Chandler seems kind of mediocre. Oh, Shade seems totally useless because we need blockers. Those are easy cuts. Liliana actually gets around the unkillability of that card, so I think we leave those. Can we cut... what the hell did we cut? I'll cut one channeler. I'd like to put these Nighthawk Scavengers in, but I don't know where they go in. Let's just try it like this. That was a very silly game. Very good. So we have 2 kill spells, but no red mana. Oh boy. I think we keep it because their plan is just to play a creature and then dump 800 things on it. So 2 kill spells seems like a fine keep. But it looks like we're set up for the same sort of failure train we were set up for last time. Yeah. Oh, no, this is actually a land. Perfect. That makes weird noises. I'd like for you to stop doing that. Okay, so now we're flooding a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Okay. Pretty ideal. Okay. So, just blowing this up. Go, go, gadget, horrifying fish person. think if he tries to layer something on that, we just nuke it. Call it a day. Sure. And I believe that's all she wrote. Crush is hungry, folks. USB2 is a giant black hole in the middle of your stomach. Cool. Gonna refill my coffee cup and we'll play one more. BRB. Man, it's been so long since I played Magic. It's like the last time I played it was like Mythic Qualified. It ended up kind of sucking. But you know, we drew bad in like 0-2 immediately. We've got 2 land and lots of 2-drops. Sure. I don't know any better. Okay, I don't know what that means. Suppose we're gonna find out. Weird backwards noises. Is this some sort of control deck? I guess it's gotta be, right? Interesting. Chose not to scry. Oh, I think I've heard about this one. It's like the only win conditions are like Shark Typhoon and Ashiok, I think. We don't have any way to remove Shark Typhoon once he casts it, though. Which is important to consider. There are some things that destroy enchantments in black now. So, should we start seeing a lot of this, maybe we're going to want some of those in our sideboard. Get our 3 in here. And just use all of our mana, I think. Probably going to get countered, but you know. Hopefully we can get a swamp soon and we can double Kroxa, is the hope. We could also just drop a Bone Crusher. Sweet. Oh, I shouldn't have played that out first. That was dumb. Sure. So his plan is just to bore us to death? Okay. We're going to save this to play it next turn to activate our dude. Draws a lot of cards. I don't know that it does much else. Against the deck you know has counter magic in it, it's less attractive to just go for Kroxa when they could counter it for 2 mana. If you're wondering why we didn't cast Kroxa last turn, that is why. I guess we kind of did want the swamp to get back the 3/1. Eh. We'll just do this and cast the Bone Crusher now. You can't really target this very safely because it's going to hurt him. Just drawing all the cards. That's a stupid deck. All it does is draw cards. That's just stupid. Okay, so Scavenger seems pretty good here. Duress seems pretty good here. Thirst. I guess Thirst destroys any shark. That's pretty good. Bone Crusher seems pretty weak here. Got a couple Bone Crushers. Got 1 Thirst. I mean, all that destroys is sharks. Seems kind of weak. I think we can cut 1 Hazard. I hope I don't regret that. So they do have a Planeswalker. Does that mean we bring in the Thundering Rebuke? They also have artifacts. Do we care enough about them? Man, this is a weird one. I don't know how to sideboard, really. Just more threats? Sure. Less removal, more threats. So we've got Swamp on 1, Mire Triton or Kroxa on 2. This is probably okay. We also have the Maze Mine Tome early. Just gonna need to hope we get some lands. So he could just be on Essence Scatter here. I'd rather be burning on this. Congratulations to me for the correct read. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a land. That'll play. Huh. We need some more swamps. We need them soon. Not what we expected, but we have an answer for it. Well, unfortunately. Okay, so he's brought in a bunch of flyers. It's a bit of a pain in the balls, but now we understand. So now we can Croxa, or we can Nighthawk. It gets bounced, and then we Mire Triton. Or we Croxa. Can he cling in response to us Croxaing? He can he? Huh. So we can't cast it this turn. We could have another bounce easily. Why would you discard that when it kills me? That works. Gonna take his turn off to cling. He's thinking about it. Let's get our swing in. I feel like we're pretty far ahead right now.
This battle is going to end on my terms.
That went pretty well. That went pretty well. And that's been 40 minutes, kids. We're trying to keep it to around 42 an hour for these episodes right now. And that feels like the sweet spot where we're not going to bore too many people. When we get into trying to do some limited again, those sort of necessitate longer episodes. But you know how that goes. My name is Gravity Groove. This is Not Safe for Work Magic. And I hope you've enjoyed this showcase. I really like this deck. And going forward, we're going to be focusing in on this deck and playing this deck for quite a few episodes to try to get our land legs again and understand how the meta works. These early games don't really have a lot of impact. They don't matter that much because, you know, this is a lower tier, so we're facing a lot of people who don't really know how to play the game well. We're going to really see where the rubber meets the road when we get into higher ranks with this deck. All right, thanks so much for hanging out, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. If you liked what you saw, please feel free to like. If you didn't like it, please feel free to dislike. I'll be sad, but you know, you do what you got to do, man. Comment if you saw things I misplayed that I didn't already point out, or if there are versions of this deck that you play already that you'd like to tell me about. Once again, thanks so much for hanging out, and I will see you. Dramatic pause. Later. Boom. Thanks again.